Hey everybody, welcome back to the pre-conference interviews for the Empower You Virtual Expo. I am Casey Wallace, and today we're going to be chatting with Shelli Howells. She is a super cool practitioner, does all kinds of light language, energy work, does fabulous readings, and you're just really going to love her energy. She's, full of fire and enthusiasm. And before we get into the conversation with Shelli, we want to make sure that we remind all of you that the Empower You Expo was intended, of course, to be a physical presence expo, and due to the experience that's happening globally at this time in the year of 2020, the event has been pivoted over to being a virtual event. So this is giving all of us who are going to be part of this event the opportunity to get really creative with our presentations and what we can offer you. And so this discussion from Shelli is going to be all about that. When joining this expo, you go to the empoweryouexpo.com website and you can click on your access and get the menu and all the descriptions for everything that you get to experience while you're in the convenience of your own home until next year when we get out to be able to physically touch you. So Shelli, thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm excited to be here.
Let's chat a little bit once again to everybody about your gifts and what you are bringing to everybody and how you're going to be doing that virtually for this event.
Yeah, thank you so much. So I am a dragon-hearted transformation warrior. And through energy healing and light language, I help people transform where they are now to where they dream of being. And I love light language. It is incredibly powerful, and it really speeds up healing, and it really creates, I've seen some miracles and amazing shifts in myself and in my clients.
I want to jump in here and support you on this. So those of you who are not familiar with light language, I'm going to let Shelli talk about it, but I want to support her here because I have also unleashed this type of energy work with myself, and it is my interpretation thus far in my experience that light language is like a turbocharged transfer of recoding, clearing, unleashing, empowering. Most of the people that I have had experience with are proclaiming that they can really feel this energy and in kind of a strange way. They're not quite sure why. I think the different types of languages and the different frequencies address different type of embedments, encodements, traumas, and fears in your body. And it's not about translating what this language is. We don't want you to get caught up in that. We want you to just allow the experience, because all of us as physical beings have all different kind of embedded encodements in us, more layers than we could ever imagine. It's like having massive viruses in your computer. And Shelli's going to get in there and help release some of those viruses. Basically, your body then gets optimized performance. Again, just kind of thinking about the way the computer gets cleared out. And Shelli, is that kind of your interpretation of what the light language is?
Yes, very, very much. And I love that you said that the different channels, the different types of language serve different purposes. And I have Arcturian energy, and it's really powerful healing. And so it's just very deeply healing. And I love that you said that it's not a language that you need to decode and understand the exact words and what the message is, because the reason it's so powerful is because light language, it bypasses the logical mind and speaks directly to the heart. And so what that means is that your logical mind doesn't get in the way. Your wounded beliefs and the false beliefs that you have, and that whole your logical limitations, they can't get in the way. And so it just goes right into the heart, right into the DNA, like you said, and bam, clears it out so fast. And the other thing that I wanted to address is, for me, it's more like a sound therapy, you know? So instead of a literal language like what we're used to, it works like a sound therapy on that cellular level.
Well, and I kind of want to support here. I know, obviously, you know, light language is eternal and galactic and all of that, but I think right now in this timeline, many practitioners are kind of starting to do this. And it's very different, obviously, for all of us. So you sitting out there, if you haven't experienced light language encoding, this is really kind of super cool stuff. And you're never going to have the same experience from two different practitioners. All of us get our own gabbly, goopily, whatever that comes through.
Yeah.
The idea is to sit back and allow, you know, it can't hurt you in any way. You don't have to worry about that. It's really just a beautiful, energetic cleansing process. I'm going to go out on a limb here, and I don't want to misuse information. And so if it feels misused to anybody, I apologize ahead of time. But I think I want to say this is kind of like Reiki on steroids, okay?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, again, it's that supercharged leveling up. It might sound a little funny and a little strange, you know, to you. Again, we want you to get out of that mindset and understand that all of us doing the light language are doing the best with our mouths and our tongues and our vocal cords to transfer what's coming through us. And it might be squeaks and pops and funny little things. Yeah. But it's really fun. I mean, it's real. I find it very enduring and very nurturing. How long have you been doing this, Shelli?
I've been doing it, like six to 8 months, I think. Yeah, and what I'm hearing and what I'm seeing and what I'm experiencing is that what people tell me is that it sounds weird and strange, yet familiar to them. And it is, people are awakening to it. I feel like, and I think it's because of the speed that it shifts things that, and let's be honest, we are in a huge shift right now. This shift is happening really big and really, really fast. And light language is so supportive of that. And so many people are awakening to it. You know, I've had people tell me, wow, I do that. And I never had language around it. I didn't know what it was. Just here in the quiet of my room, you know, where no one else can see or hear me. I've been doing this. And it's really powerful. I think with this shift that we are going through right now, there are a lot of people waking up, a lot of people awakening to their spiritual gifts, to their unified nature. So many good things are happening right now, even though it feels scary and uncomfortable. It's really an amazing shift that's happening right now.
And so your virtual presentation is kind of going to support what you've just said. Is that correct? Let's tell everybody what they can get, some of the clues as to what they're going to experience with you for this expo.
Yes, absolutely. So as an empath, I'm also very empathic. And I can feel the energy of people and what they're going through. And to be honest, it's been kind of heavy. It's been pretty heavy lately. And so my intention is to lighten things up. And so I want to invite all of you to join me for a bit of a pandemic party. So yes, I'm going to be doing the light language clearings, and you're going to be able to experience that firsthand. And also I'm going to be doing some starseed oracle card readings. And we're going to play some games. I'm going to do some giveaways. We're going to make it light and we're going to have fun. So you can take a break from the news and all of the energy that's going on right now and just invite your inner child out to play, and we'll just come and have a good time together.
Thank you so much for that, Shelli. Again, we want to invite all of you to visit the website, the Empower You Expo website, and also, of course, continue to check out all of the preliminary conversations that we've been able to provide for you to invite you and entice you to participate. This is kind of something new. Tina has, instead of just kind of deciding, oh, I guess we're not having the event this year, she really rallied into her creative space with all of us. We, of course, have our presentation as well. And we just really want to invite you all to take part. We don't want you to feel like during this time that you're missing anything. Let's make this about additions and expansions and giftings. I'm affectionately calling this the plandemic. That it's, some people get really angry. What do you mean the government's been planned? I'm like, no, it's planned for all of us. It's a planned shift, okay? So I'm calling it the plandemic event. Shelli, while we have you in this conversation, can you please give everybody your contact information so they can go and check you out even deeper before this event and make sure that we are able to get everybody funneled in your direction, please?
Yes, absolutely. So my website is www.shellyhowells.com. It is Shelli, and then Howells is HOWELLS, S on the end there, .com. You can find me there. And then also on Facebook, it is Shelli Howells is my Facebook page. And we're going to be continuing the pandemic party in my Facebook group. So make sure that you connect with me. You're welcome to friend me as well. And we'll make sure that you get in that group to continue the party even after the expo.
Thank you so much for joining us. We hope you are enjoying these conversations. We are sending all of our well wishes and love and extraordinary to all of you. We look forward to being with you through this virtual event and, of course, inviting you to visit all of the other programming on Xpnsion Network and get your inspiration, your uplifting, your empowerment, and your expansion on your conscious and wellness journey always. Thanks, Shelli, again for being with us.
Thank you so much for having me. I enjoyed that.
All right. Thanks, everyone. We'll be back with you again next time. Thanks.